Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are staring face to face, the familiar looks in their eyes. They've just taken out the Judgment Day, and the crowd is belting out chants of DIY. Could this be the moment they finally reunite after all these years? As they look across to one another, we all realize this is way too early in the video to find this out. But what are we even doing here already? Rewind. Keep going. There we go. Stop. Alright, no skipping through this video, thank you very much. Alright. And begin. It's the Raw after WrestleMania, and Johnny Gargano is taking on Bronson Reed. They got to steal the show at the Elimination Chamber, and they're doing it again tonight. Gargano's wound up with a super kick. Oh, but Reed blocks it. Just listen to the power in that slam, and the Southdom follows it up. Reed, he's going to go to the top rope. He's looking for the tsunami to put Gargano to bed. Gargano evades. Super kick! Gargano's going to the apron. He's calling for the one final beat to put... What the hell? That's Tommaso Ciampa. We haven't seen Ciampa for months. Ciampa has put in the hurt on Gargano and... Wait, no. No, Ciampa, don't do it. Don't do it! Tommaso Ciampa's return was sealed in that moment. He went back for the man that his WWE career is almost attached to, and all the emotions that returned with it as well. The moment got plenty of attention in the arena and social media, and people were excited to see what happened next. Next week, there's no Gargano around, recovering from the vicious assault. And instead, it's Ciampa. Ciampa's making his in-ring return and is wasting little time. Tozawa is being used to send a strong statement throughout this contest. And it's just about over. Ciampa wins his return. And he's not done yet. He's assaulting Tozawa now. The match is over, Ciampa. You proved your point. You proved it last week. Don't prove it again. Let's just move on here. Now, there was a mean streak to the madness of Ciampa. No explanation. Weeks pass, and there's still no response from him. Despite interview attempts, Ciampa isn't interested in talking about his actions. He just wants to deliver them. His next target is in his sights. Let's have commentary take us through this one. Ciampa's at it again. He's beaten Elias, and now an all too familiar sight is on its way. When is someone going to stop this man? He's back! Johnny Gargano has returned, and he has put the hurt onto Tommaso Ciampa. The history speaking for itself with how heavy these hits they're raining onto each other. Ciampa is able to get away, but only for now. Next week, Gargano says enough is enough with all this. When Ciampa went on the shelf, Gargano checked on him. He wanted to make sure that no matter what the rivalry they'd been through, that in there was still his friend, his brother, the best man at his wedding, for crying out loud. He wanted to check that he was okay. At the moment Ciampa came back, he went straight for Johnny Gargano. Well, if that's the way it's gonna be, then fine. We know what we have to do to get this out of our system, Ciampa. We've done it all. But this is the one place we haven't been. The one place to settle our score. Hell. Tommaso Ciampa, I'll see you in Hell in a Cell. And there it is. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are going to settle their score inside the most hellacious structure in WWE. Let's do this. You don't need me to tell you why this match matters to both men. The story practically writes itself. All it's left to do is to watch these two friends, rivals, brothers, enemies, tear each other apart. Where there's bad blood, there's gonna be blood spilt as well. Looks like it's getting pretty hectic down there. Let's take it to commentary for the end of this. That table is sitting precariously in the ring. Who will take advantage of it the most? Ciampa has Gargano, and oh, the chair in the corner! Gargano has got to be out of it here. Ciampa, he's got that look in his eyes. He's calling for the fairy tale ending. Oh, what a beautiful counter from Gargano to the corner. Super kick. He could look for the submission to put it all away. Wait a minute. Gargano has other plans. He's putting Ciampa in the corner. What the hell is he going to do here? Straight through the table! He just broke Ciampa right down the middle! Gargano covers! And beats Tommaso Ciampa! Wow! Johnny Gargano has beaten his biggest rival. He's put the cherry on top of their cake and eaten it as well. Tommaso Ciampa is beaten, and both men look to move on. Yet they're just roped back together. Okay, we're nearly there now. Now that we've had our big catch-up, I'm sure you've been waiting patiently for that moment. Do me a favor. Keep waiting. Continue. The night after, a beaten and hurt Johnny Gargano makes his way out. He thanks everyone for the support and says it was an honor to do battle inside the cell. To Tommaso Ciampa, no matter how many times they do it, he will always find a way to love him. What's next for Johnny Gargano, though? Well, he's ready to take the next step in his career. To become the single star he knew he could be. He's ready for the United States title. But someone's ready for you, Johnny. And there they are. Balor and Priest have laid out Gargano, standing over him as the crowd jeers at them. Balor calls for Priest to get a chair. They want to hurt Gargano, and we don't even know why. They beat down Gargano with a chair before Finn declares they just want to end Johnny Gargano. It doesn't matter why. They don't need a why. They just will. Finn heads to the top rope and delivers a vicious coup de grace onto Gargano. The crowd chants for DIY. They want Ciampa to make the save of his friend, his foe, his rival, his brother. But he's nowhere to be seen. Just the Judgment Day standing over Johnny wrestling. The next week, Gargano is interviewed at home about the attack. He says he's still feeling the pain of everything, but it won't keep him down. He wants to fight. And for the record, the Judgment Day combined couldn't hurt him anywhere near what Ciampa did in the cell a few nights before that. They've barked up the wrong tree. This dog is gonna bite back. They don't have their reasons, but now Gargano does, and he's ready to display them next week. And so we go to next week. Gargano's here. Yeah, he's not looking that fresh, is he? But he's ready to fight, and he's taking on Dominic Mysterio. Dom is getting under Gargano's skin right from the off, but Gargano knows as soon as he steps out of the ring, the Judgment Day will be waiting to strike in all their leather bondage. Gargano plays it smart, and he's able to block out the noise. He's ready to finish off Dom, but Priest gets his nose involved. To the booth! Oh, Gargano kicks out at 2, and oh, wait a minute! Fairy tale ending to Mysterio! Gargano isn't risking the apron this time. He's locked it in. Gargano escapes. Dom has no choice but to tap out here. Gargano's overcome the Judgment Day's games today. Oh, come on! Strength and numbers play their part again. How much longer can Gargano keep this fight up by himself? How much longer will he fight Judgment Day one by one? Another week passes, another challenge for Gargano. Alone he stands again as he faces Damian Priest, but he's learning their methods. He's learning to ignore the piercing voice of Rhea Ripley and iconic rectangular head of Finn Balor. That still leaves Priest. And yeah, I've got no clips for him. Look at him. Dude's scary. And he is laying the beating on Gargano, denying Johnny wrestling much offense. The crowd want Gargano to get back into it, and as much as he wills himself on, Priest just keeps stopping him. The end is nigh for Gargano, it seems. Let's take it to the booth. He's going to the corner. Could that corkscrew big boot be on the way? Oh, Gargano evades! Roll up! Has he got him yet? Not enough! Priest gets the shot up in time. He's getting up to his feet. Oh, wow! One final beat out of nowhere! Gargano covers! He got him! Gargano has beaten Priest, and he's getting out of there ASAP! Gargano does it again in a great match! It's just you left now, Finn! And so it is. We are days away from our next pay-per-view SummerSlam, where it has been made official that Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano are going to do battle. That night, Gargano takes to the ring again. He thanks everyone for the support. He might be fighting alone, but he sure isn't standing alone. Gargano told the world he was ready to go it alone after Hell in a Cell. Well, this weekend is his ultimate chance to prove it, to beat Finn Balor on the stage where he became the first Universal Champion, and to make sure he is next in the line for a title opportunity as well. He will do this for everyone who said they can't, for everyone who's told no, and for most importantly, he's going to do it for his son Quill. Daddy will do you proud. Cute. But Judgment Day doesn't do cute. Look familiar by now? Balor and Priest are making sure Gargano doesn't make it to SummerSlam 100%, if at all. They are looking for a repeat the last time. I hope the wait was worth it. Down he goes! And it's time for something that should sound quite familiar. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are staring face to face. The familiar looks in their eyes. They've just taken out the Judgment Day, and the crowd is belting out chants of DIY. Could this be the moment they finally reunite after all these years? As they look across to one another, we'll realize they can't do it alone. DIY are back. And the question is, where do they go from here?